My name's David Rutter. I'm the line producer of FIFA 10 on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So this year we've been refining our gameplay and obviously responding to a lot of feedback, but I know a lot of you are interested to hear about our cool innovations this year. So for gameplay, what we're talking about at the moment is our new cool 360-degree dribbling system. For the first time ever, we believe anyway, in a football video game, you'll be truly free to dribble anywhere on the pitch. Last year we were limited to 8 directions. You could only go up, down, left, right and diagonals. This year you can truly go anywhere. So if you spot a gap between 2 defenders, you'll be able to run through it rather than having to try to zigzag there. If you want to even change the ball from one foot to the other, you can, just dinking on the left stick. Something else really cool this year is our new skilled dribbling system. Using the top left bumper button, it's possible to drop into a very high resolution, very rapid lateral dribbling system. You're able to quickly change left and right and kind of throw a defender's momentum. And we've also got a very new physical play system allowing you to engage in some very long, very rewarding physical battles on the pitch. But the thing we're talking about today more than anything is our new set piece creator. You're allowed to go into the practice mode using the back button or the select button and then choose set piece creator. Then you can choose one of 8 quadrants around the pitch. The 2 by the corners are also corner kicks. Select different players using the right stick, record those player motions, preview them, play them back, edit them, save them onto a D-pad direction and then actually trigger them during a match against another opponent. So within the profile that you're playing with, you can have 4 of them active at one time. So you can have 4 for the corner, 4 for the next quadrant, 4 for the next quadrant, 4 for the next quadrant. What we found is that's more than enough for people. We're also not going to let people exchange them online, and at the moment we're still debating about whether to let people use them online. Last year, with our formations editing and custom team tactics, we found that a lot of people were using them to kind of create super tactics, and I don't want that to happen again this year. So since launch of FIFA 09 on 360 and PlayStation 3, we've had over 275 million games of online been played. And we've gathered a huge amount of information from fans of the game, the people that play it the most online. We've engaged with our community. We've had people fly over to Vancouver even to play the game for a while. And what we did was compile a list of all of the things that those guys wanted to see refined or were frustrating them. And we've done a huge amount of those this year, probably into the hundreds of tweaks and tunes to different aspects of all the online game modes. We also have some exciting news for the Cologne Games Festival, which we'll be talking about in August. So our deep game mode has always been manager mode, but for the last few years it's been somewhat neglected. So this year we really wanted to focus on manager mode and have improved over 50 major components of manager mode this year. The vast majority of them are addressing match realism, transfer authenticity and player development. For match resolutions, we're now calculating it on a per player, per line, formation and per minute basis, so you get a much higher resolution calculation. For transfers now, it's not just about money. If your player has kind of career aspirations and your team doesn't match the right kind of competitions for him to play in, he might not want to sign for you. If you have a squad filled with midfielders and you're trying to sign another midfielder, he might be worried about his place, so it's a lot more intelligent this year. And for player development, we've made sure that all players have got appropriate potential. They're actually, growing appropriately based on their age, physically, technically and mentally. So there's a huge amount more detail in it. It's the first year that we're doing this. We're going to be doing it for a number of years now. We really want to do a lot of work in manager mode going forwards. So I think overwhelmingly the biggest challenge for us is with 70% of our effort assigned to refining the gameplay and responding to feedback. It was, making sure that we covered off as much stuff as possible. Certainly adding the practice arena, which was one of the responding to feedback things we did. Starting to remove our non-interactive scripted sequences for carding. Putting in quick free kicks, all of those things were quite hard. But probably overwhelmingly the hardest thing we did this year was 360-degree dribbling and also the set-piece creator. They were very challenging. 360-degree dribbling is very rewarding. It looks excellent. The build we have here today for custom set pieces is only about 50% done, so you can kind of get a feel for what it's going to be like, but it's not finished yet. So I've been making football video games now for I think it's 13 years. I've enjoyed making all of them. We generally do the very best job we can do year on year. I've not made a football game yet that I'm 100% happy with. I don't think anyone in Vancouver on the FIFA team has either, so I think we're always striving to refine, respond to our feedback and innovate. And I think that will be the case for many years to come. Hi to all the OG viewers out there. My name's David Rutter. I work on FIFA for EA Sports.